It was constant shelter after shelter after shelter. Like it was a lot. It got to a point where, like I said, he would leave and go back with his family, and then I'll just be by myself. I wouldn't talk to anybody about my situation because I was embarrassed. Like I didn't want nobody like I'm the type of person I don't like for people to feel bad for me or whatever the situation is. So when I say I was like really going through it, I was very depressed. Like I said, I didn't have money, I didn't have a job or anything like that. I wasn't eating. I was just making sure like my baby had formula and stuff like that, because you have to feed your child. So and then it was summertime, and when I said it was so freaking hot, and there's no ACs up in the shelter, so I'm sitting there burning up hot. So then one day, I'm in Manhattan. They placed me in Manhattan, and when I said I'm starving, like I'm so freaking hungry. So me and the baby, I used to take the baby to the park all the time. So I'm walking down the street and I'm praying, and I'm like, Lord, I don't know how much I can take of this. Like, yes, I do want my family. Like, I do, want to raise my baby with her mom and her dad and stuff like that. But I don't think I can take this no more. Like, please just guide me in the right direction. Like, I need help. So God works in mysterious ways. One thing I can say, like, if you guys don't believe in God or whatever, you guys have to believe in something because listen, so I'm walking, and this lady, she walks up to me, and she's like, "Oh, here, come to church tonight, and da 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 da. Like, we're gonna serve food afterwards." But in New York, you have to pay for the food that they serve. So I'm like, no, I don't have no money and stuff like that. And I didn't tell her that, but I'm saying in my head. So she's like, just come, just come, just come. So I take the baby to the park, and when I'm coming back, the lady was still outside. So she was like, come in, come in, come in. So I'm like, all right, let me just go in because I do need some prayer, like. So I go in there, and the whole time my stomach is growling, 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 growling. And I get emotional now telling this story. And the lady, she said, "Oh," and I can smell the food up in the back. And the lady, she's like, "Oh, go in the back and go eat and stuff like that." So I tell her, I said, "I don't have any money." She's like, "Oh, you don't need any money. No, no, no. The food is free. Free." Oh yeah. So I start eating, tearing up that food. So she was like, "Here, take some to go, take some to go." When I say the whole way home, I'm praying. I'm thanking God. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. Because never he never disappoints. Like he always shows up on time. So that was that. Anyways, it was just constant back and forth in the shelter and stuff like that. Then I was renting a room, and then we'll fight, made him get into it and stuff like that. And then